It does feel like kind of a fresh start. Hear the words cultural reset, new code of conduct for the players, new leadership group, obviously new players, new training ground. I mean, you've been here a few years now. Does this feel like something different? Does it feel like a fresh start?
No, obviously I think every pre-season is a fresh start. You know, you always come with a big smile in your face for what's coming, and you want to make it different. You want to try to improve yourself, to improve the team, to help everyone. Obviously, we know that we have massive changes, not only in the training ground, in the team, and obviously, I think the atmosphere in the pre-season tour was very good in America. Was something that probably the team needed for the ones that just came to the club to get involved with us, to have moments off the pitch with us also. I think that was very important, and obviously I can say that you feel a different atmosphere because obviously it's the start of the season, we haven't started yet, so we are all in the same path, all in the same line. We know what we want from the season, we know where we have to go, we know what's the line we have drawn for ourselves also, and if someone steps out of that line, they're gonna have consequences by doing that. And I think that's a very important thing that in the past we probably thought that even if you step out a little bit of the line, you'll be okay. And now we've spoke, not only the manager but also the players. We've spoke and we said, like, guys, this is the minimum standard that we need, and whoever steps out of this will have problems, not only with the staff but also with the teammates.
Is that the big difference maybe this season, that now, perhaps because of this new leadership group, the consequences, you don't necessarily have to be looking to the manager, the consequences come from your teammates?
Oh, it has to come. Obviously it was already like this in the past, but obviously if you could create a group of 6 players that can get into every small group that you have in the dressing room, because it's normal to have more bond with some people than with other people. That will happen not only in football but in your life. So I think that the way the manager chooses the 6 players is also that he knows he can get to every spot in the dressing room to try to get the best out of everyone. And obviously everyone in that group has different ways of leading, different ways of deal with the problems. But obviously that was something that I was doing it in the past, but probably you get into a point that my voice gets a little bit tired for them, you know, like it's always the same one talking, and now having the chance to have another 5 players with me talking and saying the things will make things very differently. Not Age was always someone that was very vocal and very helpful, because obviously since I became captain, he never stopped being one of the captains too. So as someone that was always going through to make decisions, to talk with the players, to do different things. So now obviously officially is in a group of leadership, but is someone that's being helped me a lot through this period. So he's not going to change nothing for him, but obviously certain players came like as new in this leadership group, that they can bring different things.
Is that a big help for you? I just wondered, like, over the past few years, how hard you feel you've had to work to kind of hold things together in the dressing room. Certainly in my job, you know, I'll be at Old Trafford for big games, and it's often, if it doesn't go right for Manchester United, it's you that has to come out. It's you that has to be the voice. So do you think this new kind of leadership group it maybe takes a bit of the responsibility off you, a bit of weight off your shoulders?
No, I don't think in that aspect it will change much, because I'm not afraid of coming out when we lose a game, when we have a bad moment. So, and obviously being most of the times me, it's not good for my image, but I don't really look at it in that way, because I know how difficult it is to come out in a moment where you're not doing very well, and you have to talk to the media, and you have to get into the critics and all the stuff. But I don't really mind at all, so I do it. Obviously I want that to be spread from everyone, and it doesn't have to be the leadership group, because we can have players that want to talk when we win, and when they score, when they have a good game, and then when the things are going wrong, they don't want to talk. It has to be always a balance in there, but obviously I don't want that everyone or always the same ones talking when we lose. But if it has to be me, I'm more than fine with that.
Can I take you back to the start of the summer? Because you had an option, like a really attractive option. I mean, I know we don't talk about it a lot, but financially, and not just that, an ambitious project. You had friends at Al Hilal. It would have, in a lot of senses, made sense. And also here, you didn't necessarily have Champions League football. You haven't had a team that's won the Premier League in a little while. But perhaps says a lot about you that you wanted to stay. You wanted to be a Manchester United player still. So what was the thinking there?
No, I haven't fulfilled my dreams here yet. So I think I still can give something to the club. I think I'm still in a position where I'm helpful. So the thing for me, I've always said, I will be here until the club decides Bruno, it's time to go. And obviously I know it was tough on the club to decide that, because it was a big amount of money that the club has never get in the past. Probably since Cristiano left, that was the last one that they got so much money for a player. And I know probably on the club was tough to decide, because from one side they have the club captain, a player that's being important for them, even if times are not being great. I've been performing and everything, and I know on the public eye will be bad if things go wrong, but will be very good if things go well, and if they sell me and they get more players and whatever. But in my mind, I've always said this is the place where I want to be. The dream of coming and playing to the Premier League, because for me it's the biggest league in the world, and I want to fulfill my dreams of staying here and winning more things with the club. But obviously, as I said, I know that people will have different opinions. Oh, he's 30 years old, he's getting old, he's not. But
40's not old, Bruno.
No, I still can run. I still can fight. I think I can still score goals. I can still help my teammates. I can still do everything that I was doing 5 years ago when I first came, and everyone was very excited with me. Probably this season with a different role in many occasions. Probably you will even hear less talk about Bruno and more talk about the team, but this is why I want to stay here, because I want the team to succeed. And I don't want to be in the shadow, it's not that, but I know that other players now will step up and will show why they are at Man United, why they play for this club, and why they will be so important for us.
You sound like a man on a mission to get Manchester United back to where certainly the supporters would say the club belongs.
No, and I agree with that. I agree with them. We need to get back to that places. Obviously, our place is number one, and we will do everything as possible to get in there as quick as possible. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to do everything to get that as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bruno.